Hi guys, Casper MMA here, and today I'm going to give you my reaction, thoughts and breakdown to UFC 304, Edwards vs Muhammad 2. Now, it's currently 6:15 am in the morning. I've just finished watching the fights, just had a few beers and that. I can't be arsed making this video, I just want to go to bed, but I'm here to make this video right now. There's quite a few good fights, a few very bad ones, and I'm going to break them down for you today. So we started things off with Shauna Bannon versus Alice Ardelean. I didn't really watch much of it. I wasn't really paying attention. First fight of the night, it's a women's fight. Wasn't really bothered. But Bannon basically just won by unanimous decision, I think. She looked better than Ardelean by like a mile, basically. Had a few like good bits on the ground, and not much to say there. Pretty easy decision win. Then the next fight was Mick Parkin versus Lucas Brzeski, or whatever, however you say that, Polish guy. Very good performance by Mick Parkin. Didn't expect a KO. I've not seen anything that suggests Mick Parkin would get a KO since he's come to the UFC. 3 decisions and 1 submission on the Contender Series, but beautiful round 1 KO. Love it for him, and moves up to like 10-0 now. A great prospect at heavyweight. Like it. Then up the card we had Sam Patterson versus Crosbie, and another round 1 submission. Was it round 1? Yeah, round 1 submission for Patterson. 2 in a row now. Absolutely great. Picked Patterson as well. I've had like 3 out of 3 picks so far on the card now. Great card so far for the prelims. The early prelims were actually really good, to be fair, and yeah, a good submission win for Patterson. Then we had Modestas Bukauskas versus Marcin Prachnio, and this was actually a really good fight on the card. I picked Prachnio, which wasn't the best pick in hindsight. For the odds it was a good pick because he actually put up a good fight, and that head kick, that was insane. He was getting rocked with punches by Bukauskas on the fence, managed to get a head kick up there. I don't know how he did that. So that was crazy. Rocked him backwards, wobbled him, and then got submitted in the 3rd round, which he was very tired, which is understandable. But yeah, good win for Bukauskas, and first loss of the card. Then moving up, we had Elliott versus Preston Parsons. This was my first underdog pick of the card. I won. Elliott, the Welsh gangster, came out. Pretty easy decision win, to be fair. People thought he wasn't going to be able to wrestle in that, but he showed he could. He was pretty good. Against Preston Parsons. Not much to say really. He's 2 decision wins now against Woodburn and Parsons. He doesn't look too bad, so yeah, let's see what he's got in his next fight. Then we probably had the biggest letdown of the card next was Mokaev, Mohammed Mokaev versus Manel Kape. Like, this had such a big build up, all this like fierce. They were nearly fighting before the fight even started in the cage. They had to get the security in. And they performed the worst performance I've ever seen. Like, it was like basically like Rose Namajunas versus Esparza, that fight. They literally threw nothing. It was absolutely rubbish. Mokaev should have got a point to off him. He's literally grabbing the shots off of Kape. Like, he literally pulled them down. I don't know what was happening. It was a really bad fight. Mokaev just about got the decision, I think. But yeah, it's not looking good for the flyweight division, man. Like, neither of them two will beat Pantoja. I can tell you that for a fact. Then moving up the card, we had Jake Hadley versus Kylan Loughran, or Loughran. I can't remember how to say that. But yeah, really good performance by Jake Hadley. Did not expect it. I think it's because it's a different weight class. I think he's even moving up and down. I can't remember. But yeah, he looked a lot better this weight class. I think he's coming off like 2-fight loss streak, and he's come back and beat Loughran very well. And it was a close fight, to be fair. I had it 29-28. I think that's what the judges had it as well. But yeah, he just looked better than Loughran. And yeah, pretty decent win for him. Next up, we had Bruno Brasil versus Meatball Molly McCann. And Molly McCann just didn't look great at all, I've got to say. I mean, Bruno Brasil looked really good. I've got to give it to her. She just looked better than Molly in like every aspect of that fight. I mean, didn't give her anything at all. I don't know what Molly was doing. Not a great performance, really. But yeah, good performance by Bruno Brasil. I picked Molly, and I think a lot of people did. But I did not expect that from Brazil. Then moving up the card, we had Nathaniel Wood versus Daniel Pineda. A really good performance by Nathaniel Wood. I picked him to win this one. It was a pretty easy pick, but it did look a little like shaky at some points. I think Pineda could have won one of the rounds maybe, and but it went I think he won like the last round maybe. I'm not sure, but the second round was crazy. Like there could have been like a 10-8. I think Wood like nearly KO'd him. I'm pretty sure, and yeah, pretty decent performance for Wood. 29-28, solid. Then we moved up to the main card. We had Arnold Allen versus Giga Chikadze. I picked Allen. He got the job done pretty comfortably, to be fair. It was either 30-27 or 29-28. pretty decent win for him. He just looked a bit better than Chikadze. I thought he might wrestle with him, but he didn't. He stood on the feet with him and outstruck him, to be fair. So fair play to Ardelean. Next up, we had CLD, Christian Leroy Duncan versus Gregory Rodrigues, and Gregory Rodrigues won this fight. I mean, he did look better than CLD. I don't know if CLD even won a round, to be honest. He just looked stronger, better on the feet, better like grappling. He just looked better at everything than CLD did. So I didn't expect this at all. I thought Leroy Duncan would be like faster and like just better technique on the like striking and stuff, but he proved us wrong. Like he did prove us wrong in that one because Gregory Rodrigues was able to take him down. So he's better wrestling. Then he's also outstriking him on the feet as well. So fair play, good win for Rodrigues there. Then we had Paddy the Baddie versus King Green. I don't know who's King Green. They kept calling him King Green. Has he actually changed his name? Because that is crazy. But yeah, Paddy the Baddie. First round submission. What a man. Pick right as well. Absolutely insane. Love the man. I don't know what else to say, man. He just for some reason Green shot a takedown. Don't know why he did that, but I don't know if he's ever shot many takedowns ever. But like I think Paddy was the first person to submit him as well. Yeah, he just got him in like he's trying all the submissions, but he basically got him in like a triangle or something, and then he got his arm as well, but he's already out by the time he got the like arm bar or whatever. So yeah, really great performance by Paddy. Give him a ranked opponent, get him in the rankings. Then moods are already high, but they got even higher with Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes defending the interim title. Tom Aspinall gets it done in round one. He gets his revenge. Beautiful KO. I mean, some people saying early stoppage. I mean, slightly, but I mean, if you saw it, he punched him like basically. I think it was like a straight, then a right or something. Then he was on the floor. It had his back, and he was just like pounding him. Like it was like about 6 or 7 unanswered shots. Like he didn't try cover up or anything. So pretty fair stoppage. I can see why the referee would stop it. And yeah, Tom Aspinall is the man. Where is John Jones? John Jones who? Like who is the man? Like give Tom Aspinall the actual belt. I can't be arsed, man. He's the best heavyweight on the planet at the minute. So why not give him the belt? And then the main event. I've just watched it and I don't want to talk about it, to be honest. Like Belal Muhammad versus Leon Edwards. It's just one of the worst performances I've seen from Leon Edwards. What the fuck was he doing? Like, I couldn't believe it. He was just standing there, back against the cage in front of Belal. He just looked so slow. Like, he's talking about how he's going to be faster than Belal. His reactions were, like, terrible. Like, he was just standing there getting punched. And then every time he'd stand back against the cage, like, trying to throw punches, he would just be static. And then Belal would shoot a takedown every single round that happened. And then I was, like, clutching at straws, hoping that Leon could like maybe have won a couple of the rounds, but he definitely won like rounds 3 and rounds 5 because he like busted. He like finally got on top of Belal after like the entire round of round 5, and he like instead of like just constantly ground and pound, he threw one elbow that busted his nose right open, and that was it. I was hoping he'd be like trying to get a finish, but just wasn't enough, man. It was just a terrible performance. And I do not want to see the future of the welterweight division. If Belal Muhammad's the champion, the UFC's cooked, man. This is finished.